Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. So, okay, these stanzas from the Yedira, Saddanīti Bhakarana Sutta, and then to the last stanza here. So, Saddanīti Tatati So, Satu Bhavajane Gadan, So Du Kinkan we know De Du Janindi. So, Doti Mudamandi. Okay, so these stanza, we can see the conclusion of the Pāḷinayādisaṅgaha, as well as the conclusion of the Saddanīti Sutta Mala. Because at the end of that one here, Nigamana Gatha. So these Nigamana Gatha may be conclusion to the the whole Saddanīti Pakarana. So Saddanīti Bharat Mala, Dhatu Mala, as well as the Sutta Mala. So these are the Nigamana Gatha. That is here Sutta Mala, Naitita, and it's Saddanīti Pakarana, Naitita, and so on. Yeah. So, okay, second stanza here. So, Ida Matha Karan, Kavi Biti Karan. So, Ida Atha Karan, Kavi Biti Karan. And then, so, Duwa Kinka Nudan. Okay, Duwa Kinka Nudan. So, Nisita Nisitan. So, you see, they are modified to the Idan. So, Atakaran also modified to the Idan. Kavi Bidi Karan also modified to the Idan. And the Duwa Kinka Nudan also modified to the Idan. So, Nisidan also modified to the Idan. Okay. And the Vara Sandi Padan. Accusative case. But this one is, the object of the Bihayan. Bihayan. So, Bihayan is modified to the Sujano. Sujano here is subject. So, Bihayan is present participle form. Bihayan do, like the Gachan do. So, its object is here, Vara Sandi Padan. Okay. And also, that Sujano subject modified by the Bihayan and the so Hita Yoda Mano. Okay, Hita Yoda Mano also modified to the Sujano. So, and the verb is here Suneya. Okay, so briefly we can see Sujano Idan Suneya. Sujano Idan Suneya. So Idan has many modifier. Sujano also has about 2 modifier. Okay. So at the time, so it can be clearer to be understood. So, okay, first one here, object. So Idan is referring to the, Saddanīti Pakarana. Idan Saddanīti Pakarana, this Saddanīti. So what kind of Saddanīti? Atha Karan. So literally making the meaning. So make sense. Making the meaning. Make sense. And the Kavi Bidi Karan. So Kavi Bidi Karan, leading to the happiness of the, wise. Kavi Bidi Karan. Literally, made of rapture of the wise. Make rapture of the wise. Make rapture to the wise also. Kavi Bidi Karan. And the duwa kinka nudan. So, okay, before the duwa, so kinka nudan. So actually, kinkan nudati. So kinkan nudati. So kinka mean doubt. Nudati mean dispelling, dispel. So which dispels doubt. So to the other Burisa. Kinkan nudan. But duwa is adverbial function. So always, all the time, completely. But the meaning of duwa is at all time. So which dispels the doubt at all time. And also nisita. This is so nisita mewa nisitan ewa nisitan or nisitan ewa nisitan. So ubama datita nisita mewa nisita. So which like the sword sharpened. So nisita, what kind of sword here? Nisita is modified to that nisita, sharpened sword. Which so like the sharpened sword. Sharpened sword. So that is Saddanīti Pakarana. So the first two line idan to the nisita.
So, Sayadaw,
Yeah.
you said nisitang. Then the nisitang is the sword.
Yeah.
Nisitang is the sword. Nisitang, it means sharp.
What kind of sharpen?
Sharpened.
Sharpen
Sharp.
thing. So
No, it's an adjective, Sayadaw.
Yeah, right. So originally adjective, but in Pāļi, so that adjective also can be used as a noun form itself if there's no modifier. There's no modifier noun.
Yeah, so but how do we know that refers to the sword, Sayadaw?
Based on context we can understand. So so nisidab, so sharp actually, but that's an adjective. But so sometimes so banya wando, so banya wando. Actually, so wise, or who has wisdom, who is endowed with wisdom. But that adjective, but so many times we use in Pali that adjective as a noun. So that is even in the basically in Pali easy, also already expressed. So adjective has two functions, sometimes modifier, sometimes the noun agent, it's a noun form.
So it's you said that the nisita refers to the sword, right? And then
Yeah,
nisita is the past participle.
yeah. Both of them are actually past participle, but function is first nisita is modifier, second nisita is noun form, a sharpened thing. That means what?
Yes, but so the nisitang, that is accusative case, right?
Referring to the idan.
Yes. And then the nisita, then why is it long R,
One is long so actually that may be because how to say although the term I forgot. So metric form.
Oh, the metric form?
Mm.
Or
So
can we take it as the nisita anisitang,
No. Okay, so if you consider in this way, what happened? What does it mean? It can make sense or not?
So it means the unsharp sword sharpened. You mean this?
So referring to
it sharpened the unsharp sword.
which makes unsharpened sharp. You mean like that?
Yes.
So nisita anisita.
So Sayadaw, I think it's like a metric form. Because you see the first noun also 12 syllables. So the second one also 12.
So okay. So okay, in nisita, if you think which one is past participle function, which one is noun function? Do you think what?
Anisitang is the noun function, and
Or later
nisita.
one.
Yeah.
Later one. Okay. Yeah. So okay, what kind of word should be here? So if you say later one is noun form, former one is adjective form, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that is former one is modifier, later one is modified noun.
Yes.
So and also both of them refers to what?
Refer to idang.
What kind of samasa?
It's the nisitang. It is Kamadaraya Samasa.
No. So actually, yeah, possible, or as you think, but at that time it should be Bobihi Samasa. Bobihi Samasa. At that time, yeah, that one also. So what kind of thing can make unsharpened thing sharpen? Actually, Saddanīti Bakarana.
What kind of Bahubihi Samasa?
Yeah, that is I'm thinking. Need to think about that. Even though if you say Kamadara Samasa, how can modify like the so if we say that is Kamadara Samasa, like the Mahaburi saw or like the Maharaja. So Maharaja in the text always noun for not modifier to the anything.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, then can we see idang as the adjective, and the main noun is nisitang.
No. Ida nisita. Even though nisita is as a noun form, so at that time just sharp and sword, other than a sharp and sword. Not a text. Here, main object is a text, a grammatical treatise, not a sword.
Okay.
So if we find the, essence or reference of those words, finally we need to have the, grammatical text, Saddanīti.
Right, but then either way, if we think that's the metric problem, then it's just nisitang. Then the same problem here. We need to figure out what kind of samasa it is.
So actually nisita, or something. So at that time, so nisita at that time, that is compound, not compound word. So nisita, firstly nisita is modified to the nisitam. So nisita means just a sword, not sharpen or unsharpen. But modifier nisita is sharpen or sharp sword. Okay, but here I translated which likes sharp sword. Upama dadita. That is why in the Myanmar Nixia also, Lunswa Teto Dan Lay Ni Do Do. Lunswa Teto Dan Lay the Poet Do, which is like a sharp sword. Got the point or something else?
So Sayadaw.
Yeah.
So if we separate this word, it's just a nisi tang plus nisi tang, right? So nigahida is dropped. So the short R become non-R.
No,
And
not that way. Not that way.
yeah, I think it's nisi tang plus nisi tang.
No. Nisi dan, already a single word form. So like nisi dan, or nisi dan.
So because if like we make a nisi tang is, can we say like a WeChat, like a WeChat type of usage?
No.
No.
Not. So the sense of WeChat, the sense of using WeChat is what? Do you know?
It refers like all the
Yeah.
things.
Yeah. Here, not that sense.
So Sayadaw, you said that it is like you translated it as like a sharp sword,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Then what kind of word is it, Sayadaw?
Actually, Upama Dadita, secondary derivative.
Upama tatita.
Mm.
So what is
Siho we are the Siho. Siho we are the Siho. Siho means lion, but so that lion also sometimes we can say like a lion at that time. Upama Dadita, Siho we are the Siho,
yes?
which is
So
like a
here
lion.
we have to do like visita nisitang, viya nisita visitang.
Right. So nisidan, we are nisidan, or neuter jana bakarana. So
Yeah.
nisidan, we are nisidan. But because of metric here, R become the R in the middle of a word. So originally it should be nisidan.
Okay.
So that one also not just my own idea, just following the Nisia translation. I'm thinking in this way.
Okay.
လွန်စွာထက်သောတန်လျက်သဖွယ်ဖြစ်သော so which is like a sharp sword.
Okay. No say the. Okay. Yeah, that might be it. Yeah.
Mhm.
But and then before we make the tatita, the upama natatita, then the original word, the sharp sword, that one is the kamarariya samasa, right? So,
Right.
okay.
Before the dadida kamadara samasa, right. Nisida is kamadara samasa.
Okay.
And then next one is, now we finish the object group. So this Saddanīti, so which makes sense or which brings the meaningful, which brings the which makes sense also, okay. Meaningful things or meaningful, which is meaningful atakaran. And kawi bidi karan. So which brings about rapture to the wise. And do what king can nu dan, which dispels the doubt all the time. And nisi dan, which likes a sharp sword.
Yes, I'm sorry, Sayadaw, but then it's just because of it might be the because of the meter But it's also not necessarily, just like I said earlier, it can be nisita anisitang. So that is when it is the Kammadariya Samasa. So it's a sharpened, unsharp sword. It's just unsharp
No.
sword which is already sharpened.
So, can we say, oh no, it doesn't make sense to me. Sound.
Because so here so
So,
said that we
okay.
have to take the word nisita as a noun. It has the meaning of the sword, right?
So what kind of nisita? What kind of what?
So the word anisita, it means
No.
unsharp.
So okay, yeah. So you said nisita, anisita. Anisita is unsharp sword. So nisita means
Sharpened. Yes.
nisita
Sharpened.
means
Nisita means sharpened, Sayadaw.
sharpen past participle.
Yes.
Just past participle.
Nisita is past participle, it means sharpened. And
Yeah.
anisita refers to the thing that is unsharp.
So actually a sword is unsharpened originally. So unsharpened sword can modify by the sharpened. The adjective was sharpened. That makes sense?
No, we say that the originally it is unsharp and then it is sharpened. So that's how we say sharpened, unsharp sword.
So which one makes sharpen it?
No, it's just because otherwise, I mean, I guess
No.
my problem is that
It doesn't make sense.
no, it's just because
So, for example, okay, for the similar example, so can we say beautiful ugly girl? It makes sense or no?
no, because when we say beautiful, that is adjective. It's not past participle. So it is
So
sharpened.
okay,
That is an
okay.
action. Yes, action to make. We can say beautified ugly girl.
Yeah, beautified ugly girl also. Actually, instead of saying like that, so which beautifying an ugly girl is
Yeah.
better. Yeah. So at that
Beautified
time,
ugly girl.
that which beautifying is not past participle.
No, well, when you say which beautifies the ugly girl, then it refers to something else, not the ugly girl.
Yeah. So at that time, at this, ugly and ugly girl should be object of that word, not modifying now.
Right. But
You
here, what I
see?
mean is that it refers to the ugly girl, the unugly girl who is beautified.
So at that time, this one is not Kammadara Samasa. It should be that Burisa. If you say like that,
Yes, it's the
like the
Purisa.
Gamangado or something, Gamangado,
Yeah.
Gamagado, Arinyagado. But the form of Nisida is not part, not the. So at that time, Nisida is past participle, passive or active. We need to analyze again. And also at that time, like the Gamagado, Arinyagado, Nisida should be. So the word form should be, Anisita, Nisita. Right?
Well, this is not Dutiya Purisa, so that is, I think,
Okay,
if it is Tapurisa, then it can be the Tatiya Tapurisa.
So how is it in the analytical sentence? What is analytical sentence?
Let me see.
Yeah, analytical sense is important here.
Yes. Let's see. No. And no. It's not. It's not tapurisa. It is just a kammadaraya. It's not tapurisa.
Okay. What kind of gamma daria?
Then it's yes, it's just normal kammadaraya samasa. It's the Visesana Pupabra.
Okay, like the Maharaja,
Yes.
Mahabhurisa, and so on. So except noun form cannot modify any other noun. But here the functional dawa is modifier to the idam. So that is an upama dadita.
No. Yeah, no, I understand. But here we're talking about the previous step, the step before the tatita.
Yeah,
We're talking about the form. We're not talking about the
yeah. Kammadara samasa, nisi. So, okay. Nis, can you type?
Yes.
Okay. I will type. You want to say, sharpen and sharp sword, like that?
Yes, that's right.
It makes sense. If you say like that, this sharpen is actually active sense, not passive sense. So
it is passive,
maybe in this way, sharpen and sharp sword.
No, it has to be unsharpened, unsharp sword.
Okay, so any other example to support this one? Actually, this phrase is not make sense to me.
So what it means
even in English.
So that means originally it is unsharp, and then it is sharpened.
So okay, here the point. So here nisita is past participle, right?
Yes.
So past participle. So past participle is of two kinds. So what are they? So one is modifier to subject, modifier to agent. Agent or subject, referring to the subject. And the second one is modifier to the object. So at that time, so two functions, the past participle has two functions mainly. So the first one is the function of the active past participle. The first one is related to the active PP, past participle. The second one is the function of the passive past participle, passive PP. So here nisida is the past participle passive or past participle active. So I mean in the Arinya Gado or Gamma Gado, Gada is past participle active. So Gado means who has gone, not referring to the village. So who goes? So goer, one who has gone to that village or to that, referring to the a person who has gone, referring to the subject. But here, nisita also, as you said, it should be active past participle. It refers to this Pāḷi Saddanīti Pakarana. So at that time, it should be Dudya double. It must be Dudya double result, like the Arinya Gado, Kama Gado, or something.
So Sayadaw. So for example, if we say a sharpened sword, instead of using the word nisita as meaning sword, we use the word asi. We just use the sharpened sword. And how are we going to make that samasa? Sayadaw?
Sharpened sword.
Yes.
So, okay.
Right. I mean, if we don't make the samasa, it's going to be the nisi. Asi. The sword is asi, right?
Here, so firstly, the meaning of the nisita. It is adjective, so past participle, right?
Yes.
The meaning is not sharpened, sharp, you see?
It has two meanings, Sayadaw.
Where?
In the
Sharpened.
concise Pāli dictionary, is sharpened. Wetted. So that is the past participle.
Sharp, wetted, sharpened. How to say? So let's find the Kamadara Samasa. You want to say like that?
Yes.
Kamadara Samasa, nisita, anisita. So the past adjective is past participle, right?
Yes.
So firstly, in the Rubasati, so in the example, can we find Kamadara? So which is not Bobabada? Okay. This is Kamadara Samasa. Where is an example? Okay. So Udrapati. So we should go to the Saddanīti. So Dhammala. Drihi Samabarihi Visita. Vasakani Bada Abhyaya. Abhyaya Bhava Samasa. Advanda. Okay. So Drivarani Samasidi Devladi Karane. Okay. So here we see Sana Upapado Dawa. So here Mahaburi saw Maha is adjective, not past participle. So Nilo Balan, Nila is adjective, not past participle. Ichua Mahdi. And also we see Sanodara Bado. Yata. So Saribuddha Tero. Tero is adjective. And the Buddhagosa Ajriyo. So Ajriya Kodi Palo. We see Sanobaya Bata. Kila Noja so Tojadi Kilan. In Kama Daria Samasa. So past participle is not as a modified noun.
So Sayadaw. So in the Kamma Daraya Samasa, it is Yuktata, right? So the meanings of the members are connected.
Yodo ato, yodato.
Right? So as I said earlier, what if we have the word like sharpened sword? Both of them refers to sword. It is a sword
Yodo
and it is sharpened.
ato, yodato. So, okay, that is sharpened sword is okay, but sharpened and sharp sword is not
When
okay.
we just take the unsharp sword. It is just a
Unsharp sword.
noun.
Yodo ato, yodato. Okay.
Now, what I'm saying is that this is also possible that in the Saddanīti, the thing that we're reading in the verse, it might be nisita anisitang, right? It's possible.
Nisita anisita. So actually, yeah, possible. But so some words familiar to me are like the koda, nu koda gan, kata, katan, hata, hatan, right? No kata, katan, kata, akata. Koda, nu koda gan, koda, anu koda. And cheda, wa cheda, cheda, awa cheda. In this way, yeah, we have. But all of those are, kamadara samasa. Kamadara samasa also both of them are adjective. Kada, kada, chedawa, cheda, which has whole, big whole, and small whole, and so on. That is, I'm thinking deeply.
Yes, but that samasa is like, what is that kind of samasa? It's the we say sanuktarabada, right? So,
No,
sorry, we say
sano
sanopayabada.
payabada.
Yes, we
Right,
say
right,
sanopayabada.
right.
But here in this case, it's not. We say sanopayabada.
Yes, right, you're right. But so actually, that yodato also has problem. That is in the Badaruba Saidi. So itself, two-way explanation. The first one is yodo ato yodato. Yodato means samasa. But if we say yodo ato yodato at the time, samasa is a name of the meaning, not a name of a word. Actually, a name of a word is samasa, not a name of the meaning. That is why, another way Badaruba Saidi explained. So yodo ato yasa soyandi yodato. Bobi samasa. To solve that problem.
Okay.
So and also the other example like the jitendri yo, jita is past participle, and China hato, China also past participle, dana zongo, dana also past participle. They can be three modifier to the noun, but that position is only in the Bahobi Samasa, not in Kamadara Samasa. So I could not find in the original Pali text. So past participle as if pre-modifier using in the Daburitsa. That is why I'm thinking deeply. And it's strange. It cannot bring the, the meaning or what we said, what we say, what we want to say.
Yeah, but then, so, for example, the Jaina had told, we know that because it's in that context, it refers to a person. We read it in the context. But what if, for example, like we just look at a sharpened sword and we want to, for example, in normal, we just say that is the, what is that? We would say something like Nisito Asi. That is the normal way. But now we don't want to make it two words. We make it a compound. So we have to make it the Kammadaryasamasa. That is going to be something like Nisi. Okay, how are we going to make the Sandi? So Nisita Si or something. And then it is the Kammadaryasamasa, right?
So sharpened become sharp, sharper. Sharpener. 2 minutes. The person make sharp.
Yes.
Make something sharp. The second one is to raise the picture. And no other one. To make something sharp.
Yes. So originally it's unsharp. Now it is sharpened. So to make it sharp, that's what I mean.
So at that time, that one also will be, that dia bahobi samasa. That dia bahobi samasa. Sharpen bind that kijana. That Saddanīti. So how to modify to that one?
But here it refers to that itself, right? So it refers to the Saddanīti itself.
How?
It doesn't. So
How?
because if we think of it as the Tatiya Bahupihi or Tapurisa or Bahupihi, so you said Tapurisa or Bahupihi.
Chena Hato. Dana Songo. Jitendriyo. Nisita. Nisita anisita. Okay. Nisita anisita. Yeah. Become make. So how to translate?
Then it's a sharpened and sharp swords,
That is. So idan, nisidan. Idan, Saddanīti Bhakarana, nisidan. The whole phrase, how to translate? In
So
better
it's
way.
like this Saddanīti, this grammatical treatise is like unsharpened, where un is an, and unsharpened, unsharp sword.
Again, please. Sorry.
I type it up. I'll type it in the. Yeah, something like that,
this grammatical treatise is like. So like is the meaning of what?
No, because you said that is the Upamanatita.
So if we say like the China had taught or something, at that time we don't need to use Upamana again. So Upamana is only we think as a the Kamadara Samasa.
Yes, but I mean we have to translate it this way because because it is a grammatical treatise. It cannot be a sword.
Yeah. So here, I mean, so the word is so Nisita and the Nisita, not Anisita. Okay. So the second Nisita is a sword. The first is, yeah, as we said, sharp or sharpen. Sharp or sharpen. So, a sharp sword or a sharpened sword. So that is Kamadara Samasa. At that time, to modify to the, Idan Saddanīti Bakarana, it should be the Tadida wa again. So that is an like. But you said, sorry, no, instead, so in your idea, so our should be Nisita is, sharpened. Okay. And then another one is Anisita. So and sharp sword.
Yes.
Okay. And sharp sword. And sharp sword. So at the time, as a Kamadara Samasa, so a sharpened and sharp sword is not make sense to me. I feel that it does not make sense to me because the sharpen is maybe a kind of the action word, right? Which
Yes.
makes something sharp.
Yes.
So at that time, so something need to make that sharpened. So that is Saddanīti Bakarana. So it should be Bobhi Samasa, no Kamadara.
So how do we make the word? So okay, so Sayadaw, in the nisita, the first nisita is
So
sharp or sharp.
yeah. So the first Nisita is so Nisita Nisidam.
Yes.
So that is Kamadara.
Yes.
Okay. And then so it means a sharp sword.
Yes.
Okay. After that, so to modify him to the, Saddanīti Bakarana, Nisita, or Nisita, we are, and then Nisita.
Yes.
So at that time, the meaning of Nisita is, something like a sharp sword.
Yes.
So at that time, so it can be modified to the Saddanīti Bakarana. So
Yeah.
here,
We do the same thing, Sayadaw. Yeah, so we do the same thing for nisita and anisita.
Nisita and Anisita.
Yeah, right?
Nisi,
Now it becomes
Nisida,
yeah.
Nisidam mean sharpen.
No, not N there, Sayadaw. No N. You should put an N. A sharpened, unsharp sword.
Is sharpen and sharp sword. So the meaning of sharpen is what something which makes unsharpened sword sharp. What is it?
So Sayadaw, if we go back to the Nisita, Nisitang, instead of saying
sorry for a while.
yes, Sayadaw. Yes, Sayadaw.
Okay, and also the word adjective sharpened, even in English. So can we use to modify such a thing or something?
Yes, I think that's fine, Sayadaw. We can
Maybe
say a sharpened knife. Yes.
Or something. Instead of saying a sharpened sword, a sharpened stone. That means that stone make a sword sharp. That's to me. The sharpened blade alone. So cutting or edge are ground or wet. You need to sharpen your knife. Hello, Mabonya.
Yes, yeah.
So she sharpened her pencil. No object. She sharpened her pencil. Her tone sharpened. Her tone sharpened. What about your idea?
I think also okay, because you see, when we talk about the previous one, the tua kandanutang is something like this pyagananang, which dispels doubt, always dispels doubt. So the following we can translate is just like the just like sharpened, unsharpened sword. It's also okay, Sayadaw.
I mean, what form is different? Nuda is not past participle.
How
But here,
about if,
Nisida is past participle.
but how about if like the nisida is like in the place of the verb? If we make a shopping, like
Place of the verb.
yeah, place of the verb. If it's like a nisida.
So you mean next one?
No,
So in the
nisida.
so here what order also different? Genka nudan. You need you see? Yeah, nudan is a place of the verb, as you said, right? But genkan is the object of the nudan. But here problem is so nisida is a place of the verb. So object is later what?
Yeah, that is also okay because it's a verse, Sayadaw. You see, if we check the verse style, Kawi PD around there, you see B is long R, right? So the nisita, this should be long R. So they all the verse style is
Yeah, you said verb style.
yeah.
The no
So,
anisida you mean.
yeah, so that's why I said that even nisita we put in front in the place of like the verb is also okay, Sayadaw. If we put the anisida in front, nisida in later, so the verb style it will change.
Yeah, what I mean is that it can be both cases, right? Because it can be nisita, and because it's a verse, so that R is become R as long. But I mean, it's also possible that it is nisita, anisitang. It's also possible. That's what I'm saying.
Nisita anisita. Nisita anisita.
And either one, it's still saying that that thing is a thing that is sharp. It doesn't change anything,
So okay.
right? Because the main word is nisita at the beginning. It means sharp.
So sharpened.
And also the sharpen can be transitive and intransitive both.
So if we say sharpened as the intransitive verb, so we don't need to use unsharp one. Unsharp swat. Just a sharpened swat is okay.
It's kind of strange though, because the sword cannot be sharpened. It cannot do. It cannot do the action of sharpening. A person can do that action, but it is a sword. The sword cannot.
That is fine. That is fine. Actually, so if the verb sharpen has a the action sense at the time, it can modify into the a person or something has the action like the stone or something. Sharpener.
So what you mean? What you mean is that we cannot take the word nisita to have the meaning of past participle. That's what you mean, right? In the
Yeah.
nisita, you said that the nisita has to have the meaning of an adjective only, right?
Yeah. So Nisita. Okay, let's check again. How should be verb form of the Nisita? Avuda jada. Vida Nisita. So Nisa Bedi or something. Mabunya, can you find in the Dibidaka Pāḷinayādisaṅgaha dictionary? Nisita.
So in the PTS, it says that
Okay.
nisita is the ni plus past participle of sha.
Yeah, I find that one. So
So
verb form.
typical Pāli Myanmar dictionary is Nisi plus Nisi, Nisane, Nitane, Tija, Nisane. So the meaning 对 add 到 take out view add 到 what is it passive
Yeah.
take 第一 appear 过 view 交撇到 take 第一 appear 过 view 交撇到 take 到 adjective
Nisita.
都能 add 到大呀到路到诶 they have the meaning of 路到
Okay, for a while. I'm a little bit busy. Nisa Medi. How to solve it? Interesting and complicated to me.
It's okay, Sayadaw.
Yeah. Never mind.
Yes, but I guess eventually what it still mean, it means that a thing that is sharp or the thing that is sharpened. That's all it's saying. It is a very sharp thing. So it means that the Saddanīti, karana is a sharp. It's like the sharp sword. Even it's a sharpened and sharp sword. Either way, it still refers to a sharp thing, right?
Yeah, the meaning is okay, but so grammatically or something in this way. So, for example, we use in this way, Desida Dhamma, expounded Dhamma, right?
Yes.
But another one is, so DC, so Desida past participle, the Desida Dhamma and that is Dudya, the Kamadara Samasa, and the another one is, Buddha Desita, expounded by the Buddha, that is the Burisa.
Yes.
So at the time, the Desida Dhamma is already noun form, but Buddha Desida is adjective form. Because Desida is a later word, modifying to another noun. So Buddha Disita Dhamma and so on. Buddha Disido Dhammo and so on. So here, so Nisita is past participle. If we take the meaning is just sharp. Sharp. So at that time, so for example, Nisita, okay, another Nisita Wuda. Awuda. Nisita Wuda, a sharp sword. Or so sharpen, the verb sharpen in the intransitive, a sharpened sword also okay.
Why does it have to be intransitive? So, but in the case of desita dhamma, desita is transitive.
Mm-hmm.
So why can't we use the word nisita as a transitive? Desita dhamma, that is, the desita is a transitive.
Nisita, okay. A sharpened sword. A sharpened sword. Mm-hmm. Nisita, anisita. A sharpened. A sharpened sword. A sharpened and sharp sword.
Right, so so we can say something like Buddha
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Dhammo.
Okay. So now the meaning is this one. So a sharpened and sharp sword, right?
Yes, yes.
So that word can be used to modify so the Saddanīti is maybe or grammar or something is originally so unsharp sword, but Saddanīti zero that making sharp or something. In that sense, so as a upamana, is it okay or not?
Sure. Yeah, I think that's possible, right?
So Saddanīti is like a sharpened and sharp sword. A sharp, so Saddanīti is a sharp or something makes sharpened.
Yeah, just
something
like
makes sharp.
Yes, so maybe grammar is not sharp before, but so I mean the Saddanīti Sayadaw made it sharpen, and now it becomes Saddanīti.
Okay, so the meaning is possible, but it makes sense or not. So if so, before the Saddanīti, so no one can explore the teachings of the Buddha. Only when Saddanīti appear in the world, so all of the scholars, with the help of the Saddanīti, they can explore the teachings of the Buddha. In this way, we mean.
I guess the original thought, my original thought is because
Maybe so. Yeah. Right. So now the meaning also okay. I understand your point. So now, So the Upamana and Upameya compare it in this way. Sarah, you also won't say in this way. Because before the Saddanīti, how Sarahji learned the grammar without the help of Saddanīti? How he himself learned the grammar to sharpen or something? I mean, not so make sense.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know about that. But it's just, I mean,
just
yeah.
you know, pointing out that sense.
Yes. No, but what I want to say is that because originally I thought that the word nisita, so but it has the meaning of a sword.
Yeah,
right?
so that is why, you know, Nisita, Nisitan, and the Nisita, Anisitan. Which one is better to choose? I point out one more information to consider. If we say Nisita, Anisitan become the Nisita, Nisitan at that time, so it seems that Saroji says, so before the Saddanīti, so the other scholar actually will not be skillful in the grammar, but only when Saddanīti appear in the word, all of the grammarian, they can, you know, explore the Buddha's teaching completely or something, because their grammatical knowledge is sharpened by the Saddanīti.
Yeah, so maybe that's what he meant. Who knows?
No, so it doesn't make sense. So it's, you know, sound no good. Not so good. So that is why, you know, finally, Nisida also, you know, as you said, can be Nisida, Anisida, and also Nisida also okay, or the Kamadarya or Daburiza or Bohobi or Ubamana, Nadida also okay, never mind here. So because we already know that this is modified to the, you know, Idan, but here in the, you know, the sense, in the modifier, in the Ubamana and Upameya point, just thinking which one is better. Nisida or Nisida Anisida. So in this discussion, yeah, now this step, I mean. So we need to choose Nisida Anisida or Nisida. What do you think? So Mabonya?
So if like that, I think the Nisaya's translation is better. Yeah, otherwise it sounds like Sayadaw so proud of himself. Like, hey, my work like a sharpened sword.
So, okay, Mr. Ryan.
No, yes, as I said earlier, so but what I mean is that it can have two forms, right?
Yeah.
The one is
I know
fine, right? Yeah,
your point.
yeah,
So why learning the, you know, maybe in every language, so a word based on the sources, so it can be two or more meaning, right?
yes.
But so based on content or based on the, you know, sense, which one is a better sense? Based on that point, we need to choose which one should be originally, even though
Right.
it
It
is
is,
possible. Yeah.
yeah. Now, it's just because here, if we take it is the nisita, then as Mabunya pointed out, then because it's long R because of the rules of the verse,
Mm-hmm.
right? But what I mean is
Yeah.
that it's not necessarily that way because we can also take it as the nisita anisita, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
that's the
it's,
whole thing. Yeah, that's the whole point I want to make.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Now we have 2 points. The one was Nisida, because of metric form R become the R. Another one is Nisida, Anisida. So of these 2 options, which one is better?
Sure. No, I mean, eventually, I mean, we should take the meaning in the Nisaya.
Okay. And also, here also not just blaming each other. We are just discussing freely. That one also I so how to say clear to us. So yeah, I mean here the point. So based on the what formation or what formed, in this way we need to discuss at that time. So final form. So to catch final form. So in this way, so in all side we need to think about. I mean that point. Okay.
It's very good discussions.
Yeah. Even to me also. I'm also thinking a lot during this time. Okay. So before teaching this standard to you, I'm also just following the Nisaya. I don't think deeply in this way, but Mr. Ryan find out that one. So okay, it is better on. That's in this way, we can expand our knowledge.
Yeah.
Great.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Sayadaw.
Yeah. Okay, so we should finish this stanza. So, okay, that is object group, and the sujano is subject. So bihayan, bihayan is actually bihayati. So in this year,
Bihayat means desire, longs for, endeavor.
yeah. Hope for, wish for, yeah, desire, so expects. Bihayati, right? Thank you. So okay, who desire, or who expects. So Vara Sandi Badam. This one is clear. Vara Sandi modified to the Badam. Badam here Badam Nibbana. Who wish for, who expects the Nibbana, which is noble and which is so noble or excellent and peaceful Nibbana. And also Hita Yoda Mano. Hita Yoda Mano. Also modified to the Sujano. Hita Yoda Mano. Whose mind is connected with the benefit or something. So in this year, Hita Yoda Mano. Yeah. Siwane Shendo Seishito. Whose mind is connected with the benefit. So that means, so who has such a mind, so seeking the beneficial, searching the benefit. Yeah, Yoda, in this way, we need to understand. Whose mind, or that one also the same as the, Bihayan, but what form is different. So whose mind seeking the benefits. So, but literally, whose mind is connected with the benefits. That means seeking for the benefit, searching for the benefit. So, Suneya Nukho. Suneya Nukho. Not Suneya Nukho. Such an expression is repeatedly so often we find. So how do you understand? Not Suneya Nukho. So here, every what we know, not is not. Sunya is would learn or would listen. Nu and the ko. Ko also modified in suja, sujano, ko sujano. So sujano is actually a wise one, like the same as the bandito. Ko sujano, whoever, a wise one.
So it's like a rhetoric question, Sayadaw?
Rhetoric question.
Yes. So who would not study such a thing?
Who would not study?
Who would not study this, the Saddanīti Yakarana? Because it
Okay,
has
does
an
it mean
odd, it's like a rhetoric question.
it mean what?
It means you should study.
Oh, right,
Who
right.
would
That
not
sense.
study such a thing? Yes.
Okay. Share with me. Type in. Who will not study such a thing?
Yeah, something like that.
Who will not study such a thing? Okay. So right. Such a thing. So okay. The meaning is exactly like that. So but here in Myanmar Nesaya, or not only in the Saddanīti Nesaya, in Myanmar Nesaya literature, so most Sharo in this way translate. So whoever a wise one, so question form, with whoever wise one not study, with whoever wise one not study, that means they certainly they will study. They should study in this way. In Myanmar next year. So here I will read it. So ko sujano abeduro gaundi natu neya nu manaya ani, so malilaya ani tu neya ewa. So definitely they would land or they will land in this way. So nu is the same as the ewa. This is a rhetorical question. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So I face many things in this way, but so I don't have any idea. I don't have a good idea how to translate to be consistent with the English usage. Okay, rhetorical question. Yeah. So and then so together with the na, so sujano, na suneya nuko. So how to be complete translation? Sujano na suneya nuko. Okay. Who will not learn such a thing? So do we need to translate sujano or not?
Yeah, yes, of course. So
I see.
it's like whoever well, how should we say that? So
How about is
so
would the wise one not study such a thing?
well, because that is a question, right? So we should have a WH word.
Okay.
But then again, the sujano here we have to use like it's like who is the wise one, something like that.
Like that, yeah.
Yes.
Whoever or who. So actually, who will not learn such a thing? But because of different literature, so sujano or something. So who will not learn such a thing? So wise one should learn it. That's sense in other, affirmative sense.
Yes. Well, I guess we
Okay.
can say something like, being a
Okay.
wise
Okay.
one, being a wise one, who would not learn
Oh.
such a thing? Being a wise one, who would not learn such a thing?
Oh, great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Being a wise one. So who will not learn such thing?
Yes.
Oh, great. Thank you. So, okay. So today one stanza completely successfully finished. Thank you. So let's stop
Thank
here.
you. Thank you, Sayadaw.
Thank
Okay.
you so much, Sayadaw.
Right, sadhu, sadhu,
Sadhu.
It's very interesting, Sayadaw.